Farm Fight. Taken from Quartz, Brendan McDermott. Big farms are about to get a lot bigger. With 6 agricultural giants on the verge of merging into 3 separate companies, consumers and farmers are feeling uneasy about the global implications and how it might impact the food system. Top executives from Bayer, Monsanto, DuPont, Dow Chemical, and Syngenta today, which was September 20th, 2017, testified before the U.S. Senate Judiciary Committee in Washington, making a case for why federal regulators should approve the mega mergers, which stand to fundamentally reorganize global agriculture. Executives from the 6th company involved in the consolidation, China National Chemical Corp., declined an invitation to appear at the hearing. The executives in attendance argued that the proposed mergers would combine their company's expertise and allow for greater efficiency in serving farmers and consumers. But whether that efficiency is worth the side effects of massive consolidation, possible price hikes, and less competition in the marketplace is an open question. In essence, should people put faith in 3 big companies to shepherd consumers and farmers into a world that can responsibly feed a growing global population? Here's what's on the table. On July 20th, shareholders of Dow Chemical and DuPont agreed to a $59 billion merger that would bring under one umbrella 2 of the largest U.S. chemical makers. The deal is awaiting U.S. antitrust clearance. On August 22nd, Chinese state-owned China National Chemical Corp. was cleared by U.S. regulators to proceed with its $42 billion purchase of Swiss chemical and seeds company Syngenta. The deal, subject to U.S. scrutiny because of Syngenta's American business interests, marks the largest purchase of a foreign firm in Chinese history. On September 14th, Bayer, the German pharmaceutical and chemical giant, said it had reached an agreement to purchase U.S. seed company Monsanto for $66 billion. If the deal is approved by U.S. regulators, it would create the world's largest seed and agricultural chemicals company. The consolidation of these 6 highly competitive companies into 3 juggernauts has left many farmers and consumers uneasy. Consumer advocates say they worry the mergers will usher in a new era of sterile crops soaked in dangerous pesticides. Farmers worry that less competition in the marketplace will give the merged companies an ability to increase prices of seeds and chemicals, something that would be particularly harmful during a time when U.S. farm incomes are dropping. That's part of the case that National Farmers Union President Roger Johnson made to senators, warning that approval of the mergers would lead not only to higher prices, but also less innovation and fewer products from which farmers can choose. Even the mighty American Farm Bureau lobby expressed some trepidation. And I quote, "Any one of these mergers and acquisition activities could certainly be well understood. All of them occurring at the same time is a challenge," end of quote, says Bob Young, chief economist for the lobby. Obviously, you'd rather have 6 companies, but if the economics aren't there to justify 6 companies, it just won't happen. The corporate perspective. For their part, the company executives stressed that in a world where internet companies such as Google can quickly pivot to manufacturing driverless cars, and Amazon founder Jeff Bezos can invest in rockets, the nimbleness of agriculture would be paramount. Change can be rough for farmers, testified Rob Fraley, Monsanto's chief technology officer. But in our industry, it is changing. Farmers are best served with companies investing more in new technology. Freely noted that 15 years ago, Monsanto invested $300 million in research and development. This year, it has invested $1.5 billion. By way of comparison, he said big-name technology firms such as Apple are spending upwards of $10 billion a year on R&D. Left unsaid by the companies that was, with the exception of Bayer, the US and European giants have experienced shrinking sales. As Republican Senator Thomas Tills of North Carolina put it, Dow's numbers look like the EKG of a heart attack victim. From that perspective, the mergers are as much about maintaining profit and staying financially healthy as they are about the development of new technologies. It's not just a case of American farmers needing more technological advanced tools. It's also a white flag from big agribusiness companies struggling with the fact that despite all their efficiencies and inventions, the U.S. market is demanding supplies that let farmers grow more profitable and less complicated organic and all-natural foods. Whether the trend continues remains to be seen. For now, the mergers are a clear sign that companies that invest in high-tech seeds and chemicals are going through a rough patch, and they think consolidation is their way out of it.